Now the long-drawn courtroom drama between market regulator SEBI and MCX-SX has been put to an end by the Supreme Court today. The court has given SEBI 3 months to amend its regulations and process MCX-SX's equity trading application.
ET Now's Mrinalini Krishna caught up with Harish Salve, who's the legal counsel for MCX-SX, and began by asking him whether or not this indeed was a breather for SEBI.
My first question to you was, as far as the timeline is concerned, Bombay High Court had given a time for 1 month to SEBI to come out with its final decision on MCX-SX equity trading application. Supreme Court today has given 3 months. Sort of a breather for SEBI, but does it only make the wait for MCX-SX longer?
I think the matter really is now effectively resolved between the SEBI and MCX. Although the High Court had accepted MCX's construction of 2 of the existing clauses, the High Court had also recorded an undertaking of the 2 promoters of MCX that they would jointly bring their holding down to 5 and they would not let the buyback of warrants result in their holding going above 5. So the bottom line was resolved. The mechanics left to be worked out, and I think we found an amicable solution by which SEBI would amend the regulations, because they may have a problem on the construction in other cases. So they said, we will amend the regulations. We didn't want to get involved in prospective and retrospective, so we said, you amend the regulations, we'll comply with the amended regulations. And for that, SEBI needed 3 months. I mean, changing regulations does take time, and one has to be reasonable about it. So they took 3 months. So it's not really a breather or not a breather. At least there's certainty, there's finality.
Sir, as far as the change in regulations is concerned, the amendments, do you think after the amendments there is still a window of possibility that the decision could go against MCX-SX as far as the equity trading application is concerned?
Well, I hope not, because I think nothing really remains to be resolved. They have agreed to 5%. They have agreed the buyback will not be given effect to. They have agreed the share warrants would not be sort of result in increase in shareholding. I am given to understand from what they have gathered, from what the SEBI board has discussed, that they will give timelines in which you shed buybacks and share warrants. So it will all be worked out. So hopefully there should be no glitch.
So hopefully MCX-SX should get its equity trading license in the next 3 months. Is that what you're hoping?
Yes. As things stand, because the Supreme Court, the SEBI very fairly limited its appeal to those 2 issues about buyback and acting in concert. And the order of the Supreme Court makes it very clear that notwithstanding the finding of the High Court on these 2 issues, MCX agreed that they will comply with the amended regulations. All the others were worked out in the High Court. So I don't think there should be any other glitch.